How do you make something as boring and simple as the VIP gear interesting? 2 or 3 words. Silent, film, and robots. The VIP gear silent movie. Do you guys remember that segment?
Yes.
Did it in sepia tone. It starred Nikki and John. I don't think I was in it. Oh, I was in it for like a second.
That was the first time you guys actually made me be a robot.
That was the very first time.
Yeah, that's
what I said. It's only been 2 times.
The first time you made me.
Makes it sound like there's...
Maybe it's because it's so torturous, it feels like I have to be a robot every day.
Oh, ouch.
Hate it.
I think we're actually trying to tell you something that...
That I'm not a robot?
No, through your everyday work life, you need to be less emotional, more robot-like. That is the message we're trying to send you.
So you don't want me to ever
subtly.
laugh?
What's that?
You don't want me to ever laugh?
You can,
No.
but it's got to be robotic-like.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you, John.
It's got to be like synthesized.
So it's like count
Does not compute.
Yeah. So that's what we'd like to see more of from you around the workplace.
Let's see a little robot like right now.
Yeah. Can we please? Very good. That is very good. She pulled it off. See, now, and we gave you that experience, that practice. You had 2
and
other...
I'm such a better person
If
for
you're
it.
ever going to be a professional robot actor, you have to start somewhere.
Yep.
I'm never going to be a professional robot actor.
Well, we'll see.
Ever
I'm
say
so
never.
glad you guys want that for me, but that's just not what I want for me.
It keeps your skills sharp.
Yes. And it
That
puts
was
you,
the gig from the last segment.
No, I was going to say, it puts you in the position of a producer.
None of our producers are robots.
What about Wall-E, producer? He's a robot.
You guys are just making up names.
What about
All right,
Edit
so
Notron?
you guys made me be a robot. And I was going along with it for a while, and then I realized how ridiculous I looked, and then I
Oh,
didn't
you
like
did
it.
not look ridiculous.
Nikki, there's something you have to understand.
You got to...
When somebody
Humor.
is watching a segment with all 3 of us in it, people are more
was the only
disgusted
robot.
and in awe at the same time at things Glenn and I are doing.
Mostly
You
disgusted.
just kind of fade out into the background.
Like
which
right
is,
now.
Which is not, I mean, that's not a bad thing because we're so ridiculous that anything that you're doing is overshadowed by the ridiculousness coming out of this direction.
So I can just like leave and no one's going to notice?
Well, you need to be there because, I mean, we have an audience that we need to appeal to, and that's our female audience and male audience and elderly and younger. And
the entire audience.
You need to be there because nobody's going to watch.
Except for
if it's just-
13-year-olds
Right.
who've had too much sugar.
And paraplegics.
We got that one we're locked down on that.
Got that market cornered, yes. So you
indeed.
need to be there because that's what draws people in, but then, like, people
So
stay for us.
I need to be there to be ignored.
And disgusted.
Well-
Like a car accident, really.
Not
I
so
would
many
say you
words,
guys
but
are like a train wreck, maybe, is more appropriate.
How many cars on the train?
8 at least.
At least, I was going to say 10, but
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
So,
The
do you
VIP
really
thing.
think VIP stuff is boring?
Well, it's
It's
kind
a
of
hard
hard
topic
to
to
make
cover.
interest. You know,
Yeah.
you could just do it like, hey, here's the new VIP gear. But I was trying to spice it up. Variety, the spice of life. Spice of life.
I liked in that segment where, naturally it was something I did, but where I say, I like get in your face and I do something, and then it ends up being like just
Something
this,
like you're yelling at me like
Yeah.
really hardcore, and then it's something
Long period
nice
of
or
time.
something.
yeah, and it just says like, wow, you know, just like
Yeah.
one word.
That was pretty good.
Good. It's good.
I don't know how that came about. Was that just,
I wrote it. All came from up
Really?
here in the old noggin.
because a lot of
Or I
times
might have stole it from somewhere.
we
probably.
ad lib a lot of our
And then it
stuff.
just comes together. And
Yeah,
I think I probably stole it from something else.
that's okay. But basically, kind of getting back to that last point, Nikki, you know, us being ridiculous, I think it makes you a better person.
I think so.
So you really should be thanking us and not shunning us for
I'm not shunning you. I just
being a robot.
am politely, forcefully asking you not to write me in any more robot roles.
Fine.
But it's making
we'll
you a
hog
better
up all
person.
the
No, it's
robots.
not.
You know, if we would have wrote a bunch of robot roles and then just us have been in it, you would have you'd been like, why aren't they writing me any robot roles?
I'd have been like, cool. I'm like the only human in a bunch of robots, and I would have been happy with it.
all right.
Because you know what? I can disconnect the robots. I can turn them off, and they can go away.
Wow. This is taking a dark turn here. What are you trying to say?
She wants to disconnect us.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Turn
hearing.
you off. Make you go away.
She wants to corrupt our motherboards.
Moving on.
All right, well, I guess this really doesn't have much to do with what we were talking. Well, it does. Here's a little montage of all the robot roles from this past year of
Wait a
Access
minute.
SCC. Take
I
it
was
away.
told this is the VIP segment.